Good morning, Mads. Yeah, he's been on TV just in the last few minutes talking to Russians and addressing this crisis that is continuing between his own country, the Ukraine, and the West. Now, Vladimir Putin has been explaining to his country why some of the decisions that he has taken have been made. Particularly, he's addressed these two breakaway regions in the east of the country, the self-proclaimed People's Republics of Donetsk and Luhansk. So these are areas which are held by pro-Russian separatists, and there has been a long period, more than 8 years of conflict in the country's east. Up until now, Vladimir Putin and Russia haven't recognised these states, even though they are pro-Moscow. He hasn't recognised them as independent nations, but he has already told, just in the last hour or so, some European leaders that he does intend on recognising them as independent states, and that is what he's telling the nation now. So that is a very big development that will only make the tensions even worse, because what it will do is essentially destroy what is already a very fragile ceasefire going on there. It's being routinely broken at the moment, and what Vladimir Putin is doing will be met, we're told, by action from the United States. Antony Blinken, the US Secretary of State, has already gone on TV saying that there will be consequences. Exactly what, we still don't know.
OK, will we still see that summit then between President Putin and President Biden, those discussions, or is that now scuppered too, do you think?
Well, it's more and more unlikely if this kind of pressure continues. Vladimir Putin and Joe Biden had agreed to a summit in principle, but it really hadn't been locked in. On top of this declaration we've just seen in the last few minutes from Russia, we've seen claims from Moscow that Ukraine is attacking its territory. So Moscow claimed that it had essentially foiled a sabotage plot. It said it had killed 5 people who had crossed over from Ukraine into Russia. Now, the West contends that this is part of Russia's strategy, false flag operations they call them, essentially claiming a justification to then go into Ukraine. So the West isn't buying it, but just in his speech, just in the last few minutes, Vladimir Putin says that this is a conspiracy of the West to try to manufacture a crisis so that it can move more NATO resources towards Russia, and in doing so, in his words, threaten Russia's security.
OK, Nick Dole live from Kiev this morning. Thank you very much.